Hi everyone, I'm back today with another workout. Today's workout is basically the same as most of my workouts, as in there's probably 3 rounds and there's probably somewhere between 5 and 8 exercises per round. The exercises today are squat to press, which is different from a thruster. Thruster is you're using your legs to power up into that press position, whereas a squat to press is more strict, as in you're standing up from the squat position with the kettlebell racked, and then you're going into a straight press and then down and then into your squats. But there may come a time when I have to use my legs or do a push press, so I'm just going to put it as an option, and obviously you can do either version. The second exercise, if I could see past my light, which I put there forgetting that my board is on the other side of it. So that's one interval, and then the second one is right side, left side. I believe the next exercise is the inverted row, and then hip thrusts, then staggered push-ups, and then roundabout swing. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then go into another round. So the usual kind of burst of energy, a little bit of a longer break, or for me, move the camera around, and then again start again and do the same thing. I actually did this workout on Friday, intending to film it then, because I thought I'll get ahead of myself this week. I'll do, before Wednesday comes, I'll be like on the ball. And of course, then my technology, everything was going wrong on Friday. So first of all, it was snowing, and second of all, it was like technology was just against me that day. So hopefully you enjoy the workout. The exercises are good. I mean, I did the whole workout on Friday myself, so I'm doing it again, so it must be good. I like the variety. I like the squat to press, and then you kind of speed things up. You've got some strength stuff, and then you've got the swing at the end. So it is pretty strength intensive in terms of things to do. If you don't have a setup to do the inverted row, then just do some kind of a row where you don't need to split up the times. You could do alternating row, ballistic row, like what I did in last week's workout. The other thing you could do is bent over double row. You could also do renegade row. That's one I haven't been able to do for a while because of the kettlebells that I have, and the flooring isn't stable enough. So if you have everything else to do another kind of row, then fire away. You can also do chin-ups. So that's not it for today. I haven't started yet. Okay everyone, I'm just going to get on with the workout, get warmed up here quickly, and I'll see you very briefly at the end. good. Come on. See, now I have to do it on the other side. I hate that when you always start with your weaker side. Don't do what I do. I tell people to do that and I always forget to do it. The left side, here we go. Oh, that's easier than I thought. Not too bad. Alright. With these, just by the way, I want to try to bring your chest through without doing too much of this. Depending on what you've got to do these on will affect things differently. Try not to shrug your shoulders. Oh, I really feel this in the upper back. Too much talking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not giving up. Done. Okay everyone, that's it for today. I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that. As you know, I said at the beginning, I did this on Friday and it was really difficult. I could hardly do presses. The push-ups were really difficult. I felt so heavy. Everything was such an effort. And then today I put on the camera and it's working and I know I have to do well, so I'm doing better. I did way better today than I did when nobody was watching. It's like, thank you everyone for liking these videos and watching them, because I keep making them and that puts me in a position where I have to do more, to put more effort in at home. So it really makes me get more out of my workouts when you keep watching. And I was thinking during the workout how much effort it took me to come and do this. Like, I was procrastinating this all morning. I decided I wouldn't go to the gym this morning because first of all it was like -7 Celsius this morning, and I thought, well, I'm not going to walk back from the gym. So I thought, well, I'll do a video. This idea, I was going to get ahead of myself this week. So today's Monday, this is ahead of myself. So I thought, okay, I'll do the video and I'll film it this time, or I'll do the video and film it. I'll do the workout and I'll film it this time. And I thought, that's what I'll do. And I'll do it this morning. And now it's this afternoon. So don't feel too bad if you really struggle to get yourself to do things, because look, at the end of the day, you're going from doing very little in terms of, in this moment I'm sitting here, and now I have to make myself go and exert a lot of energy. And even though I may enjoy it and I like the results, I like the feeling, the high afterward, I sometimes enjoy during it. Like today, I really enjoyed that workout. I felt like especially by the second round, I just felt like I was strong and it was going well. I had a good workout. I was thinking during the end of the workout, how much it took me to do this workout today. And even though, I think it was just the idea of setting, even though the lights were up and stuff, I was like, I have to, like, camera ready and all this stuff. Like, I wear, like, I don't know, I wear the most raggedy clothes for stuff, and there's dog hair all over me, and I think this is camera ready. Anyway, it's better than I'm better than I started out this morning. So, but the point is, get to the point. What is my point? The point is that even though I'm a trainer, even though I'm a fitness enthusiast, I am not always enthusiastic about working out. Like everybody else. It's not like trainers have a special gene that makes them not feel like they want to procrastinate things. It's like, I think it's human nature to want to preserve as much energy as you can. So even though there's rewards from doing it, they can be easily, you can talk yourself out of those rewards when you say, I'll do it tomorrow, even though you know you won't, or at least that's not the point. The point is that you do it today, type of thing. So it's almost like you have to set up a redirect in your mind from this usual train of thought that you go down, which takes you nowhere again, to once I hit this train of thought, once I hit this, I begin stepping on this path, that's when I say, nope, I'm going this way, and you just completely bypass it. You go from blah blah, no, I'm doing it. So I've got to the point where it's like, here we go, putting it off and putting it off. Don't put it off any longer than 12 o'clock. And then I get to 12 o'clock, I'm thinking, this is my cutoff point. Because after that, then I'm walking the dog, then I'm making lunch, then I'm doing this, and then all the things happen and I don't do it, and then I'm too tired. And I want to have a glass of wine, and I'm not going to work out after having a glass of wine. So you're not alone, but there are ways to kind of set something up so you're ahead of yourself, so you know this is the stuff I typically say to myself. So when I say this, or if this, then this is how I respond. And even if you don't do a full workout, that you say, if I start doing this, then I'm at least going to do a set of squats, or I'll do a set of push-ups, or I'll do something that I feel like doing, or I think that I enjoy. And so anything at all sometimes gets you started, and then once you do that set, sometimes you might want to do more. But that was just a by the way, because I was thinking about, the reality is that sometimes it is really difficult, and for the last year my training has been on and off again, and it was never like that for a long time before. It's just sort of, I understand, like, stresses get you, and you're, if you're depressed, like, even though it's going to make you feel better, the last thing you want to do is exert what little energy you have. And so, I just want to say you're not alone, and we can talk about the struggles that we all face and staying healthy and getting healthy in whatever our goals are, because at the end of the day, the reasons why we can't, our own inner struggle, is what is needed to be talked about. This is the sort of things that I want to hear, I want to know, because I know that I'm not the only one. I see people all the time struggling with the same stuff that I've struggled with too. And there's things that I can't seem to get over as well, like not necessarily all to do with exercise, but there's other areas that I have really poor habits set up, and I am trying to change those and change them slowly, and it is a long process. So I could ramble on forever about this, but I know a couple of people had commented on my last video saying that they really needed to hear that when you're in that kind of place where you're not really seeing very many results, like maybe your body composition isn't changing, or even might look worse for a while, is to just keep going and things like that. So sometimes it can be very demoralizing, and during those particular times of when you're waiting to see, or you're waiting to feel enthusiastic again, that those are the times when you're most likely to put it off until tomorrow, or do less and stuff. So I get it, being there. I am there sometimes too. So anyway, that's it for this week. Next week I'll be back on Wednesday again, and hopefully I'll be back before then with a special tutorial that I've been talking about for a while, called Kettlebell Snatch Part 2. And yeah, speaking of procrastination, that's another one. I think it's because I can ramble on, obviously, and I get paranoid that I talk too much. I'll confess, that is my barrier for doing that video. because I ramble so much that I cut and take and I do more takes. I'm like, oh, why can't I get this right? I don't want to script things, but I'm starting to think I might have to. And I do put pointers on the wall, but then I still go off on my tangents. So I annoy myself so much into procrastination about doing that. So I do apologise. I did promise I would do it, but that's my honest to God truth. That is why I haven't done it. So, confessions. Okay everyone, that's it for today. I promise I'm going to shut up now, but I will see you next week for another wee workout Wednesday. And now that I've confessed that, I might actually do it. I might actually now get over it and do it. See, just put them out in the open. Just tell somebody. Don't be like me and tell the entire world, but share your struggle with somebody. Say, this is a real burden I'm really having a hard time with. And once you say it, it's out and you're almost freed from it a little bit. So maybe I'll see you during the week for Kettlebell Snatch Part 2.